Hello, everyone. This is Raj from Crypto Passive. Today, I'm going to talk to you about a token coin, and they've got some forks here. It's called Wault. Now, what is Wault? It's basically a protocol, and they also have a token, and they've got an entire ecosystem that goes with this. So, having said that, they've got WSwap, WLock, WPAD. They've got a whole bunch of things. Looking at their roadmap, 2021, the token launch, which just launched recently, liquidity mining and staking. They've got a locker, they've got a launch pad, they've got a yield optimization platform. These are all available currently. And then they've got a pre-sale of Swirl as well. And the second quarter, they've got a pre-sale coming up for that. And they've got a number of things coming through. They've got several partners they've partnered up with. And this coin is not one of those tokens where it's got no purpose. This one it's got something solid going with it. And I would strongly suggest you take a look at this because they've got a pretty neat staking platform as well, where you can earn a lot. So let's have a look at this token. Now, when you go into they've been audited. They've got audits. They've got several audits that they've done, and we can go into each one. But you can just click. Let's go into the CertiK audit that they've done for Wault. So you can see that they've got a complete, it's all done by third party. So it's a pretty comprehensive audit. They've got all the contract addresses for everything here. They've got a neat little documentation where they talk about the two different tokens that they have. They've got Wault X, and then they've got something called WEX. That's WEX. So basically what they've done is they used to have something called Wault. That was the initial launch token. And then they basically, in the last, this month, they've launched something called Wault X. And they're still continuing to migrate that until June. So Wault is now, they're converting all the Wault to Wault X tokens. And then they've got the WEX token, which is basically used for the swap platform and the farming reward token. So they've got a comparison over here, so you don't get confused between Wault X and WEX. Wault X is the governance tokens of Wault Finance. Wault X holders can earn Wault X by staking, locking them in the 30 days locking staking pool. Additionally, Wault X holders can earn WEX tokens through the farm section. Now, WEX is the farming token of Wault Swap platform. WEX holders can simply stake their WEX or earn them through each farming pool. So here you've got the key features of each one, so you can read up, and they've got a pretty good, good documentation for everything. They've got an FAQ as well. Now, if you go into their contract address, you can see there's a lot of activity. I mean, a lot of people are buying into this. You can see 1 minute, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 10, 12 minutes. There's a lot of activity, and this one is for the WEX one. Now, when you go into the Wault X one, there's still a lot of activity. You can see so much going on here. So, and then you go on to the charts. Now, if you go into the Wault X, as you can see, it went down. I mean, a lot of people were affected yesterday. You can see, it was down a lot because of, Bitcoin dropping in price, all the cryptocurrencies. It was a really bad day for crypto yesterday. And now things are starting to normalize and come back up again. You can see over here, it's starting to rise. It's going up again. And you can see their market cap over here. It's $75 million is their market cap. This is for this Wault X token. And you can see their holdings, because this is important, because this shows, what they have and what it's worth, $3.3 million. So it is pretty good that they have a holding. So if this figure is really low, then, you don't know what's going to happen, right? So let's go into the WEX one. The WEX market cap, you can see, is 163 million. That's the market cap for WEX. And you can see their holdings is at 12 million. So very, very, it's a very strong token here. And you can see the charts over here. Again, yesterday's events had caused a lot of grief amongst many token holders and crypto holders. And then you can see it's making its way back up again. Now let's go into the app and see what the app is about. So if you go into their app, it's pretty good. They've got a lot of things going on. They're doing a lot of things. I've bought into some of this. Now you can see their W swap, their 24-hour volume is 254 million. And you can see their value that's locked in there is 667 million. That's pretty impressive. I've bought into some balance, and I'm just going to connect my wallet, and then it's going to show my balance over here shortly. So I got into Wault and the WEX. These are the two things that I've got. It just takes a bit of time for it to show what the values are. I think maybe let me just refresh and see. Hold on. Let me just go into the other platform overview, and this should refresh and it should show. That's interesting because it's not showing. Oh, I know why it's not showing, because I have actually staked them. So I'm sorry. I've actually staked them. So that's why the balance is not showing here. I just thought, why the balance is not showing? But that's because I've staked them. So you go into, I'll show you that staking part shortly. If you go into swap, this is where it's like a pancake exchange. You can swap for currencies. You can add currencies. So it's pretty cool. It's like an exchange in itself. And it works pretty well. So I've swapped here. You can see some swap information. Then if you go into the farm section, this is where all the staking happens. And here you will be able to see the WEX. That's what I've staked. Just today, I've earned 0.89 already. And look at the APR on that, 195% is the annual percentage rate. And you can see the liquidity in this is $80 million. So it's a pretty good platform to stake these things. I would highly recommend this. I don't know, but again, do your own research. But yeah, it looks to be something that I will be sticking with. I think it's pretty good. The Wault X, I've staked 4,205. I've earned 60 of them already on the Wault X. So remember, the earnings come into the WEX, which is their staking platform. And this is the Wault X coin that I've staked. But you can see the annual percentage rate over here is 78.74%. And the liquidity here is $8.3 million. So you can stake other stuff as well. I mean, look at this percentage. It's a pretty big percentage, 1,000%. That's from WEX to BNB. But you'll have to go through their third party, which is called 11. I guess these are all with 11 as well, but I guess you'll need to actually swap some coins actually with 11 for this. All right. So this is what happens when you click and they'll take you on to 11.finance. And this is where you would do your staking and so forth. So this is their partner. All right, so this is basically what their staking farm, their farm looks like for staking. Then they've got something called locked staking. So this one it gets locked for 30 days. So here you can't, it's available after 13/6. So these are available from June 13th. So just be aware of that. So this has not been actually launched yet. It was in their roadmap, and that's still coming. But it looks exciting because there's a lot of things going on here. Over here, you've got your vaults in and you've got some stuff that you can stake here as well. This is another a staking, where you can do all your staking. Over here is a pool. It's the Wault pool, and then it shows what you've earned and so forth. Earn ORI, you can stake this, and it ends in 57 days and so forth. So if you click on this, you can stake this as well through this pool. There's something called a locker. Now, what is the Wault locker? This one is interesting. It's Wault Locker works only with a connected wallet. Now, I haven't played with this, but I'm just going to go in and see what it is. So this is pretty new to me as well. So, right. So you can, I think we can go here and look at their documentation and see what their locker is. So if you click on it, the solution. So Wault lockers adapt to lock liquidity for fixed periods of time, offering similar value as certain prosperous offerings on the Ethereum blockchain. However, Wault locker was the first of its kind on the Binance Smart Chain. In addition, we locked our own liquidity inside for 6 months in order to bring our users peace of mind. And then you've got the rewards. Each liquidity lock provides 0.2% of the total tokens locked as a service fee. These tokens are then liquidated and used to buy back VaultX tokens on the spot market, creating steady buying pressure and helping assure the VaultX token maintains a valuable price. The purchase tokens goes to the marketing fund, and in the future, the community will decide how to use them through decentralized governance. So let's go back. So I think this is not yet available, so I'm just going to skip that. Let's see what else they have. They have something called the Launchpad. Now, the Launchpad, as you can see over here, is trading synergy solution. Is a platform for new BSC projects to raise liquidity. We screen qualifying projects and allow them to hold their private sales and pre-sales through our platform. So this is pretty good. It's pretty unique, actually, because there's not a lot of places doing this. So this is where if you launch a token, this is where you'd come and you would hold your private sales or any pre-sales, and it'll all go through this platform. We ensure the raised liquidity will be instantly locked and secured at the moment of listing. We also facilitate the auditing process for the projects through our partners, making the new ventures more trustworthy. So if you look at the Launchpad, so this is not started, this is completed. So you've got these pre-buys. You can see the progress and everything. So this probably looks to be fairly new as well. I'm not really certain how long it's been available, but you can come in here for the Launchpad and do, if you have a token, you can do your pre-sales over here. So that's pretty much it over here. It's the contracts, the same as we saw over here. Let's see. It's the same as the documentation, and it's got some FAQs. But guys, I would definitely look at this. I would definitely look into this. I've actually put some staking into this because I think this has a massive potential to really do well. And it's also, there's a lot of people buying into this, and it's something, to look forward to, because I think this particular ecosystem will be here to stay, because they've got several things going on for them. They've got something called a swap, which is similar to Pancake Swap, where you can swap currencies, tokens. There's farming, where you can do a whole bunch of staking, and then you've got they've got a pool as well, where and they've got a Launchpad where people who are into tokens can launch it. So they've got a lot of things going for it. So my recommendation is have a look at it and see how you guys like it. So in the meantime, I'm actually doing a webinar tomorrow, actually, on everything about tokens, like, for example, how to set up a token, how to set up a custom token, how to, when to buy, and all that kind of stuff. And it's it will be, if you join our Telegram group, the information is there to register for the webinar, and also have a private group where I discuss new tokens, upcoming tokens, and so forth, where you can take a look at as well. That link will be in the bottom of the description. And finally, really thank you for watching this video, and it'd be great if you can like and subscribe to this channel. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.